What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I got a confession to make. I'm concerned about the David Pastrnak contract situation. Looked like they had a deal done in May, and it was like, wow, maybe Don Sweeney doesn't suck at being an NHL general manager. And now with every passing day, we get closer and closer and closer to the start of the season, and it's like, that 21-year-old Czech kid that had 70 points and scored 34 goals for you and was one of your bright spots in your playoff series, lost to Seattle Senators. He's not locked up yet. And I wouldn't be afraid to give him 7 years at $7 million. I think he's well worth it. I think he's that talented of a player. I think he's just scratching the surface. I think a 40-goal season next year isn't out of the question. But just get the deal done, sign him long term. I don't want a fucking bridge deal with this kid because I guarantee he ends up outplaying his, worth. The cap inevitably going up. You're going to end up showing out more for him later than if you just bite the bullet, back up the Brinks truck for him now, pay him what he's earned, and go from there. And again, when it looked like a deal could be done before, May or June, it's like, wow, Don Sweeney's doing a good job too. Don Sweeney sucks. Come on, Donnie boy. It's again. I think he'll. They're not trading him. This isn't going to be a Kessel situation, and the difference with Sagan was they had actually already locked Sagan up long term early, and then they still somehow, some way, found a way to fuck that up. But either way, they let that Kessel situation drag on that whole summer of 2009. And then, they got a great return for Kessel. Don't get me wrong for 1 second. Of course, they sold low on their two fucking returns in terms of Tyler Sagan and Dougie Hamilton, being the 2 first-round picks they got. But, it's one of those weird situations. You're like, come on, Donnie, don't let us down. And, every day he goes without being signed, some of the day, again, the bridge deal becomes a possibility, shorter term deal that, again, he's going to outplay. And, I don't want to have any bad, what's the word I'm looking for, bad juju between him and the team, because I want him to be a member of the Boston Bruins for a long time. And if they hypothetically were to lose him, there isn't anyone that does the things he does on that roster. There just isn't. And before you say Brad Marchand, okay, fine. Brad Marchand's really good, but, what Pastrnak's shown he can do as a young player in this league, the way he's able to move without the puck and make really, really good defensemen look really bad with the puck on his stick. It's just something you don't see too often. And the fact he's doing it, he had a 34-goal season at the age of 20. It doesn't happen that often. It took Brad Marchand until he was, 27 to really break out as a legitimate. Obviously that 2011 Stanley Cup run was Marchand's offense for, leading the way in so many facets. But, you just look at what Pastrnak's done in his 3 years. And I know he's struggled with injuries and been suspended a couple times, but he's a special player, and it would behoove the Bruins to get this out of the way as soon as possible. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.